Put the money in the bag, man.
As I said, your paycheck is your thank you.
What's going on back there?
This is awesome!
Welcome to Earth! No. Who's flying the plane? Get cockpit. Go. God.
Black Rifle Energy, dropping near you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ross Patterson Revolution. Brought to you by OmahaSteaks.com. JB's, here we are, face to face, couple of silver spoonsies. I'm out of my mind today, kids. I am out of my mind today. Really pounding the liquid IV today. Cheers to liquid IV. My God. All right, the AI thing. I know. I've talked about it before. And then last night, I stayed up till about 4 or 5 a.m. directing one of my favorite dead celebrities.
Nice.
And it was weird. It was really, really weird what you can do now here. St. James Street James book is wrapped up. And I wondered how far I could push it. You know, like how far can I push it? Can you license dead celebrities for an audiobook?
I swear to God, if you used AI for Jimmy Stewart, I'm going to lose my fucking mind.
I would never because I would get you, but I'm not going to spoil it. He's one of my favorites, and I got locked into this rabbit hole last night because it's take a drink here before I get into this. It really is creepy because you can direct these guys to do whatever you were doing on a movie set, essentially, except the buttons are right next to you. So you can speed up the cadence. You can add laughter. You can add sighs. You can add sadness, happiness, anger, all of it. And imagine taking one of your childhood celebrities and then just acting with them for the evening. Like,
Do they have to be dead?
no, there's
For
some
you
that
to
there's
use
some that are
them?
alive that are on other sites. I haven't really dipped into those yet.
What were you on?
I'm not going to tell you
Okay.
because I don't want to give away the secret here. But man, it's really hard to explain how creepy this is. I mean, usually on a set, you get there, it's let's say 6 a.m. You talk to them, you go over blocking, and hey, here's what you're gonna do, and blah blah blah, and you get there. Maybe the first take's not great, then you go to the second, third, and all the other stuff, and you've spent all this money, and you're like, oh man, all right, we got it. Moving on. Some of those days cost you $250,000. Last night, I was able to do it in less than 10 minutes. Exact cadence, everything that I needed, laughter, and this guy is dead. Been dead for a while.
Right.
And it was rad, but also like it was scary. And he's one of my favorites. And so I'm going back and forth with him because I'm able to suck in my voice as well.
So you were talking to him?
Correct. Late last night till 5 a.m. And I was
Did you take any mood
talking to him.
mood gummies or some diets?
I took some mood later on to kind of chill out and get out of there. But it's one of those things where, as an actor, when you're doing stuff like this, and you hear it back, like you hear the playback, and it's professional and clean and edited, and you're just like, holy shit.
Yeah.
This is wild, man. And I mean, it was like a big moment where I just took a step back and I was like, is any of this ethical right now?
Right.
Because this one celebrity, I know he died under financial distress.
Uh-huh.
So somebody else was in control of his estate. Clearly, they're just licensing it for anything at this point.
What are you defiling Marvin Gaye in?
I know.
I wish. I know. I wish.
Who are you defiling here? Because
I
if
know.
you're St. James, Street James, I know obviously he fucked Harriet Tubman.
Sure.
Didn't he have like a devil's threesome with Babe Ruth or something like that?
Yeah. But
Like an Eiffel Tower or something.
right.
Yeah.
This was somebody who, forgive me. This was somebody who I'd looked up, this character in the book. Somebody who is very famous, and I needed somebody famous to do that. And I had somebody else in mind, another actor. But the pain of me having to fly back to LA and record this guy and pay him and go out of my way, and like all of it was daunting. And I was just like, I don't want to do that. I just do not want to go back to LA. Now I don't have to. And wow, is it weird?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, every laughter, like, and it's a scene where it's just me and him laughing together, just old bros.
Oh, wow.
And it really did feel real. And if we're there now, how bad is this going to be later?
Well, Rod Stewart found out. The people don't like it. You know what I mean?
Oh, apparently the family said it was fine.
Oh,
Yeah.
it is fine, but it's like, it's just old people doing the internet, you know? Yeah. And not really understanding. I'd like to talk about a Pamela Anderson and Liam Neeson trying to do the internet. You know what I mean? Where,
Oh, they're adorable, though.
Bob, stop it.
They're adorable.
Stop it right now.
Did you see Natasha Richardson's sister came out and said she blesses the union? She's okay with it.
They're trying so hard. Do you know what I mean? They just don't do it quite right. You know what I mean? When you get the olds trying to play the young person's game, they just don't quite do it right. Rod Stewart, I thought it was sweet, but you know, it was bad AI, I guess. Like it wasn't good enough. I don't know.
What did he do? I've heard this hubbub here.
So he's on
Show us the
tour, I
video.
think.
Yeah.
And he is putting up a tribute to Ozzy Osbourne. And he kind of did it like the way that you did on yours, where it's like Harambe, Hulk, you know, so it's AI of Ozzy taking selfies, I guess, with people.
Including other dead people, like
other dead people.
Whoa. This was at his
Yeah, and this is like his
concert?
tribute. He dedicates Forever Young to Ozzy Osbourne, his good friend, idol Ozzy Osbourne.
Wow.
And so
Wow. That's wild.
and people didn't
Bob
people
Marley?
didn't love it, although again, what is the problem?
Tupac's in there.
Yeah, who's that?
Who's that?
I think we've groomed
that Selena?
people enough.
Michael Jackson's in there?
Oh, I think maybe that's where they got.
Freddie Mercury's in there.
Freddie. I don't know that Michael Jackson is in heaven.
well,
So
we
I
don't
think
know.
they took issue with like the people, Cobain, and Whitney Houston. I guess people were up in arms, just like, hey, old.
Amy Winehouse.
You know?
Also, this is bad AI too, right
That's
here.
what I'm saying.
That's not Ozzy Osbourne.
So like, if it's bad AI and it's an old is doing it, do people get mad? Because by the way, any current like artist or an artist of a certain age like would never do this.
Right.
I think because we're worried about it, it's scary. We're just kind of like, let's just see what this can do in the comfort of our home and things. But, you know, it's such a fun, it's almost like, you know how our parents are on the phone all the time because it's this new amazing world for them and they don't have any fears about it. They're going to die at some point soon. You know what I mean? So they're like, there's no fear of where it's taking the country. So they just have a lot of fun with it. And I think Rod Stewart just had he had fun with it. Can you believe I could put this up during my show? And it didn't go well, I guess.
I'm genuinely stunned by this. This is the first time I've seen this footage. A bunch of people told me about the story, but I was like, it can't be that bad, right? I
don't think it's bad. Why is it bad? Like, you have to ask yourself, like, why it's bad. Is it because we still have that scared AI piece? Because it's not well done? Because it's an old? What is it? What is it that's bothering us about
Boy.
these fun AI pictures that are clearly not real? He's not using people that are...
Well, it's video, one. Two, he's using selfie sticks with them as if they're alive.
But we know they're not. Do you know what I'm saying? So what is the part that you would be up in arms? It's Whitney Houston. It's people that we all know are dead. Is it this?
Right. Ah, boy. That's a great question. I think, all right, let's start with Michael Jackson. Just because, it's Michael Jackson.
You love to start with him.
Well, look, it's not that I love to start with him, but let's say you control the rights to Michael Jackson. I think it's the mom, right? The mom's still alive?
Oh, and a prince, by the way, a prince estate will come after you hard.
Oh, they'll all come after you pretty hard.
But it's like during the show.
Let's say it's the mom who owns the rights to that.
Right.
She doesn't like that version of Michael Jackson, who is stark white.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Is that really? Are we really like trying to find a reason why you would be upset about Rod Stewart playing a little slideshow during a dedication to Forever Young in his tour? Like, are we really up in arms?
So here's the thing. I love the song Forever Young.
Great
song by Rod Stewart. You?
Great.
You?
Yes.
If we were there at the concert and then we saw a dead Tupac and Michael Jackson and Kurt Cobain who'd blown his head off with a shotgun, I think I would burst out laughing at the concert. I don't know that's the intention.
It's not, and that's why I'm saying like it's an old trying to do AI and the internet. And I think that's where we took issue, where we're like, hey, we all know like not to do this in a really serious setting.
Uh-huh.
You don't yet because you're just like entering the world of technology. And so the age limit should exist. And I you know that I'm a huge proponent of an age limit on the internet.
Wow.
So an age minimum of where you can get a phone and be on the internet, and then an age limit where we just go, you gotta touch grass.
Yeah.
I don't know if
is
it's
not
an age
for
thing,
you.
though. I mean, remember when David Guetta was just like, this is for George Floyd and his family?
Oh, David Guetta?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's more of like a woke whatever.
Well,
but
no, but the song too was a little weird. It was
I had a dream.
Can't
it was
breathe.
Also,
breathe,
David
breathe,
Guetta was 52 when he did that.
right.
He looks like he's a child though.
Yeah, but he's not exactly a young man.
Not exactly
Obviously
a young.
Not Rod Stewart.
Right.
Yeah.
South Park made fun of 20 years ago.
Right.
Literally for being so fucking old.
Yeah. So, I just think either we let them do and say whatever they want and they're grandfathered into, kind of racist, kind of not knowing what's going on, using cheesy AI, or we just take it away from them altogether. We've just got to choose.
I guess.
Like Black Twitter, there's like old Twitter.
Sure. It's a tough one. I don't know because let's take the person I was using last night.
Let's keep in mind, I'm not really asking. I'm just
No. I
don't really. It's almost rhetorical joke.
I
but
think it's a valid question because here's I think what's going to happen is these people are going to die. They don't really know much about estates and everything else. It's kind of like selling off your music in the 60s or whatever. There's all those horror stories of they kept everything. I didn't make any money and all this other stuff. Is who's going to be in control of this? Where do you want it to go? This celebrity in particular, I just happened to had made an offer on a film for him, and the agent had told me he was an asshole and everything else, and blah 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 blah. Right? He's very particular about the things he would do and all this stuff as far as movies go. Now his voice can be used for a St. James book, for Christ's sakes, like the worst shit on the planet in a hilarious way. And if he was alive, there's no way he would ever do this in a million years.
Yeah.
So I don't know where the line is, and I don't know who's going to get what and where and why and where all these rights are going and everything else. So, yeah, it's a strange world. But I will say this: when I finished this scene last night, I sent it to you, by the way, because you're an audio messiah. Did the first 500 episodes of Drinkin' Bros and all this show and everything else, and audiobooks. You're she's a very talented sound editor. When you hear this, you're going to be like, no fucking way. And I emailed it to you late last night, and I was just like, whoa, dude. Whoa. Because now I can just give it to you, and then you can plug it in wherever you need to. And, full direction. Full fucking direction. And then it gives you, like, knobs to speed up and slow down, and he definitely would have said no to this. Or I would have had to pay him, like, $1 billion.
I don't know. He's pretty cool.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
Are you looking at your email right now?
Yes.
Yeah. So, yeah. So with this stuff, I don't know, man. It depends on the person and the thing. Like, let's say if it was one of our kids who had died, who was famous. Would you be cool with him being on a Forever Young thing with Rod Stewart?
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, do you even have any idea what you're referencing?
No.
Oh, someone just did that.
Where?
I forget which journalist it was. I'll have to look it up, but I caught it over the weekend, I think. The days are kind of blurring because my kid's been out of town for like 5 days.
You've been alone, Bob?
Yeah.
To your own devices for 5 days?
Yeah.
Wow.
Bro.
Sleeping?
Crank City.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of sleeping. Some journalist, I forget who, it's an independent journalist, I think, now at least, did an interview with the permission of the parents of a Parkland school shooting victim.
Stop it.
What?
6 years, 5 years later, whatever. Just did an interview with him now about where he thinks, gun violence is in America, how you feel about the aftermath of your death, what's happened, and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
An AI, I guess, 16-year-old or whatever. Full interview.
Are you kidding?
No.
Where?
I'll find it because I just kind of passed it by. It was not really an RPR topic, but yeah, they did a full interview with a child about him dying in a school shooting.
No way.
An actual kid who died in a school shooting.
So was it actually his voice?
Yeah. The parents made, gave all the permission to have him made into an AI character. They're coping great.
By the way,
which I don't blame them for not coping well. But
no, but Bob, it was that easy to put it in last night.
Yeah.
So, whoa, dude, that's mind altering right now. Holy shit. And so the parents did this?
The parents were totally fine with it. Yeah. He should be 25. Where is it? This is it, I think. But let's see if we get the actual AI. Let me find if there's an actual video somewhere. But yeah, this is the guy. Jim Acosta did it.
No. Stop it.
Interviewed AI teenager killed in Parkland shooting.
Can you is there audio of this? Can you play this? So this scrolled past me in my feed and I didn't click it on. Come on, man.
I forgot it was Jim Acosta. Oh, here's some.
Okay.
What your solution would be for gun violence?
Great question. I believe in a mix of stronger gun control laws, mental health support, and community engagement. We need to create safe spaces for conversations and connections, making sure everyone feels seen and heard.
AI.
It's about building a culture of kindness and understanding. What do you think about that?
I think that's a great idea, Joaquin.
Gross.
Jesus.
That is one of the grossest things I've ever seen in my entire life.
The only thing that could make that worse is if it was a Sandy Hook victim.
So what did Jim Acosta? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, younger.
Yeah.
What is Jim Acosta saying there underneath it? What's
a show you don't want to miss at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. I'll be having a one-of-a-kind interview with Joaquin Oliver. He died in the 2018 Parkland shooting, but his parents have created an AI version of their son to deliver a powerful message on gun violence.
Oh,
and then there's another guest later.
Dude, no.
So this is on his Substack and YouTube.
That's one of the grossest things I've ever seen in my entire life.
That's foul.
Holy shit, dude.
So would you do that?
Me personally? Not in 1 million goddamn years. And I guess that's the question that, the Rod Stewart people have to ask themselves. Who knows? But we're starting to get on that slippery slope where it's just this. Well, you went down the slope and you crashed right into a tree. You probably died like Sonny Bono here because that's a career killer right there. Why would you do that?
That's and by the way, that's an old on the internet.
Yes.
That's an old
Thank you.
not understanding
This
the tools.
is the theme.
Okay.
The theme is olds on the internet.
Interesting.
Can I say what I think my line is for AI for using it as an artist? I think that for me personally, this is where I would draw the line. I think it's fine for voice stuff, and I think it's fine for animation. Mm-hmm. But I think once you start like using real, like a real way, it's one thing for a meme or whatever, but like in a real way, when you start using human beings with one exception that I'll get to in a second, that's when you get to a point where it's like, this sucks and this is stupid.
Yes.
Like I understand cutting out like, using it for editing or like animation's a perfect example because think about the amount of fucking people, the amount of jobs that have been eliminated over the years just with computers and shit like that.
Right.
Like everything's gotten more efficient. So that's just a tool that's going to make it more efficient. Allegedly, the new King of the Hill series, which is all I'll mention because I don't even want to talk about it, but they use a lot of AI to like just get motions and, whatever else.
Yes.
Right? Stuff like that.
All
it's
the
easier.
little, thumbnails,
yes.
things that people are like, I don't know. I just don't want to do that.
Tedious, shitty work.
Yes.
The one place where I think AI might become useful one day, and Ross, you can probably commiserate with this, is never having to use a child actor again.
Oh, yeah, ever. Because you have to pay for their parents, a tutor, all that stuff, and they can only work like 4 hours. So, no. That's why we use my kids in a lot of my films, simply because I didn't want to pay for all that shit, and then I have to pay the kid either, so it's great, Whatever. Grandma shows up for the day, has some lunch on set with craft services. We're all good. But yeah, I did not know that's what that was. So I scrolled past that with the Parkland thing. Mm-hmm. Holy shit. Man. That's another level. Like, how did he think that was a good idea?
I don't know.
How do the parents, why would the parents think that's a good idea?
He's an old.
They're all old.
They're
all olds. They all thought, it's like Jurassic Park. They used a tool they didn't understand.
Yes.
Man, my palms are sweaty.
And just because because they could doesn't mean they should.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And love finds a way and all this stuff.
Yeah. Wow, dude. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So anyway, and like I was saying, the Pamela Anderson and Liam Neeson thing. So they're trying to create buzz for this. Stop it, Bob. For the Naked Gun.
Yes.
Which apparently is like one of the best comedy movies in years.
Allegedly, yes. Allegedly.
Great.
For sure, yeah. Yeah.
So they're doing
We're
these,
we're gonna try to go see it this weekend.
Over the top. Are they, aren't they? Dating stuff.
All right.
Fake makeouts on the Today Show, and then like
this little cute thing. We won't play it because it's from a TV show, but you guys can watch. Did you see this one, Jesse?
Yeah.
I don't know if I saw
Can you play the audio?
One. It was too much for me.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I just want you guys to react
Let's
to
just
it.
hear the audio.
Okay, here you go. Here's
Still no makeup, not a stitch. Go ahead.
But
Right there. Oh my God. Oh, yeah.
Putting chapstick on each other.
She's still not wearing makeup, huh?
Nice. What is?
Right. So they're doing these like holding hands on the red carpet and being like overly like.
Why is she still
love.
not wearing makeup?
That's not the headline, but
God, it is though. Jesus Christ, man.
It's not the headline.
In the movie, she is, and she looks great. I don't get it.
It's a movie.
It's a movie.
She doesn't want to do it.
She's working.
She doesn't want to do it in real life anymore.
She's working.
God.
Do you blame her after having to look insane every second of the day?
You know,
she
was
my
off for a
thing.
long time, and now she's kind of back. So let's. I mean, there's makeup artists there for Christ's sakes. I don't get it.
They go.
Would you ever do a show without makeup? No. There you go. Thank you.
But
thank you.
I'm also, crippling insecurity.
Yep.
But
yep.
I also think it doesn't look put together, especially on camera. Like I like to look like I gave a shit. I mean, today my fucking hair looks like shit, but I like to. To me, it means you showed up, You gave a shit about whatever it is. So it's a meeting, it's a date, it's a press. Like, you made an effort and put yourself together. It's like a dude wearing a suit or whatever. To me, that's what it says.
Okay.
And that's horrible, but that's just what it is.
Sure.
Like, did you put on makeup and get yourself ready for whatever the fuck this is? And it just kind of feels like, oh, so you just do not care. Like, it just takes down the level of the effort that you put in. Oof. I think. But again, that's not a great take for another gal to have about another gal, but I really, at least a fill-in of the eyebrow.
Sure.
A swish of rouge.
No, I get it.
I don't know. Well, she's combing the hair now, which is good. Before, she was just letting the hair air dry.
Okay.
And then no makeup and going on a red carpet. And I just think, you motherfucker.
Right.
But anyway, every time I see them doing this, you know how Sydney Sweeney and I hate to do another Sydney.
I don't care.
Sydney segment, but Sydney Sweeney and our boy, Top Gun lives in Austin.
Yeah, Glenn Powell.
Glenn Powell. They did it the best.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And the Youngs do it the best, where they're just like, they kind of seem together. There's a little flirty, but you're like not really sure. Then Dumois puts him on something. Then you see him coming out of a restaurant, grainy. This is, I don't think, how you do it. And I don't think anyone could care less about them being in a possible relationship. Yes or no? Do we care?
These two, not real.
Do we care? Are we all like, are they?
When you come out with no makeup on it, I actually just feel bad for Liam Neeson. Like,
by the way, Liam Neeson could use a couple swipes of a bronzer, by the way. The pale.
He's an older guy as well. Both of them could. I mean, they offer it.
So it's okay
backstage.
for him.
No, it's not.
To look like pale.
No.
And shitty.
Backstage, they offer it. Hey, dude, take it. Always take the bronzer.
He should have taken a bronzer.
It's like the fucking bronzer on this show.
On the Today Show.
I'm not even on E.
The Today Show lights are so white and bright.
Yeah.
I thought he was dead.
Yes.
And then they were doing this cute little...
Take the bronzer. All right, take the bronzer is all I'm going to say. All right, we got some sponsors to put the shit wagon on there. We're going to get to this topic of if Hulk Hogan was murdered here right after.
Oh, sorry. Important crime.
I am bedazzled by this one, if you will.
Bedazzled?
Yeah, just I feel like I've been laid down and people are just putting little buttons and shiny things inside of me all morning when I heard this. Bedazzled.
Bedazzled. Oh.
I feel like I'm bedazzled right now.
That's a fun way of saying it.
It's all fun. Who do we got today? Bobby. Who's on the old schedule today? It's August.
Little hymns, little liquid IV.
We got a little liquid IV and some hymns. I'm drinking the liquid IV right now. Gigantic fan. Just absolutely pounding it here. Hot Texas nights out there coaching. My God, man. It was 1:11 when I left last night.
Yeah.
1:11. And heading over to the field, got a liquid IV up. There's no other way here.
But more importantly, the kids. So, like, I have Jax do a liquid IV because I can't get enough water in him during the day, which is when you're supposed to drink the water before the event.
Okay.
The workout, the football practice, whatever it is, you need to be drinking before. Hard to get that much water in. Liquid IV is going to hydrate you 2 to 3 times faster, so you don't have to drink that whole gallon and get that in before. So it's been crucial in our household.
Very crucial. And no matter how hot your summer gets, Liquid IV can help you stay hydrated for the adventures ahead. Visit liquidiv.com. Use the code Nooners at checkout for 20% off your first order. I bought them out the other nights. I went to town. Arctic raspberry is my new favorite.
Yes.
My God.
Same.
Holy. I mean, just a chef's kiss over there. All their flavors are fantastic. What else did I get? I got the cotton candy one, and it's called Firecracker, but it's like a bomb pop.
Yeah. Oh, and the kids, they love this orange vanilla dream.
Oh, there it is right there, yes.
Which, again, is, there's some kind of copyright on what it actually is, but you know what we're saying. We're saying orange vanilla dream.
Yeah.
You know what it is. It tastes exactly like it. It's amazing. It's their new favorite.
Yeah, so they've also got 6 delicious sugar-free flavors: raspberry lemonade, white peach, green grape, lemon lime, raspberry melon. Haven't had that one yet. Rainbow sherbet, 0 sugar hydration solution with no artificial sweeteners. Get in bulk from Costco if you want to. But you can't scream at the people at the register and say, I need 20% off the promo code Nooners at checkout.
I've tried it.
At
It doesn't work.
liquidiv.com. It doesn't work.
They kick you out.
Yeah, they actually throw you out in the street.
They'll throw you out, so don't do it there.
They'll put you in a basket and wheel you out in the street, and then that's kind of it there. But go to liquidiv.com for better hydration today. Use the promo code Nooners at checkout for 20% off your first order. Let's go, dude. What do we got up next, Bobby?
Mr. Hims. We got Hims.
We got Hims on the show today? Anybody out there with their dicks not working? Huh? What? James, I don't know.
I don't know either, and you guys don't have to tell us. You don't have to tell anyone. But it can be hard to talk about not being able to get hard. Again, but Hims is here to make things much easier. Their all-online process connects you with a licensed healthcare provider who can recommend personalized ED treatments from the comfort of your own home. Through Hims, you can access personalized prescription treatments from ED, like hard mints. They've even got mints if you want to pop some of those in your mouth. So that way if you're out on a date, right after dinner, say you had that shrimp scampi from Red Lobster, a lot of garlic butter in that. Just pop in some mints. And it's like, oh, I'm just going to have a mint. You know, no big deal. I had a touch of garlic tonight. And then Boner Town, USA. Right.
You know, just moments later, Hims offers access to ED treatment that the other brands, we're not going to say who they are, it's 95% cheaper. That's all I'm saying. With hundreds of thousands of trusted subscribers. Look at that. Show that picture on the screen there, Bob. Look at that couple about to bone. Beautiful.
For those about to bone.
For those about to bone, we salute you. Look at, is that a white and a black there?
No.
Yeah. I think it is, right? It's a white guy.
No,
Bob?
I think it's a nondescript and a black.
Okay. They've also got new RX Plus testosterone support, and that includes better bedroom performance, testosterone support. Just fill out an intake from their site, and it'll connect you with a medical provider who can determine if a treatment is right for you. The process, 100% online, which means no office visits, no pharmacy visits, and you don't have to pull out your wiener in front of your doctor, you know?
That's really cool. They're doing testosterone stuff.
Yeah.
Hormones.
No insurance is needed, and one low price covers everything from treatments to ongoing care. If prescribed, your medication ships directly to you, right to your front door for free. For free. Start your free online visit today at hims.com/Ross Patterson. Find ED treatment that's up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/Ross Patterson. Hims.com/Ross Patterson. Actual price will depend on the product and the subscription plan. Featured products include compounded drug products with the FDA does not approve or verify the safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription required. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information. Boom. I like doing it in that little tiny voice. All right. Was Hulk Hogan murdered, yes or no? Bob?
We've got questions.
Was he murdered, yes or no?
Brooke has some questions.
Same questions I had.
All right.
The same questions
Hogan!
I had. The same questions I had.
All right. What do we got?
She went on Bubba the Love Sponge, and she had some things to say.
Okay.
And he has a podcast, huh?
Me and Jen
Yes, he does. Very
went
big.
through all the surgeries together, and we'd take shifts. And that's what has me puzzled because, you know, they're saying, oh, he had leukemia. And I'm like, I saw his blood work every time. One doctor, I quote, said, his blood is like a 25-year-old. I mean, he took the most care of his body and his blood. I mean, he was going to an anti-aging specialist, and what also, you know, just being through all the surgeries, you have to do a blood panel before any major surgery. How did nobody catch, you know, a high white blood cell count? That's what bothers me the most, you know. And I'm like, we don't have cancer that runs in our family. it seems weird.
And then the kidney dialysis curveball, that came out of nowhere. The medical report was released, and then the St. Pete Times broke it down, and his doctor, was it Fitzgerald, Lummy?
Gerald Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald. He did the initial report on what caused the death, and then the medical examiner just took his word for it and said, he didn't do a report. Dan, it says right there on the death certificate, not applicable.
Right.
Meaning there was no case number, meaning the medical examiner did not look at the notes that the regular doctor did, and then the no autopsy.
Okay.
And
boy.
And people think I'm crazy, and this is your father we're talking about, but I don't necessarily, it's tough for me to say this, but I think that there's a chance there might have been a bad guy in the woodpile.
I do think it's weird that no autopsy was performed because, yes, you can have a heart attack, but what was the reason for the heart attack is the question. Because if he was up and doing breathing exercises and stuff, that means that the surgery on his heart was a success and it was working. For me, the no autopsy and the leukemia out of nowhere hits me as BS, because...
You never heard that diagnosis before?
She never.
No.
Really?
And I would be surprised that a surgeon would work on somebody with leukemia or somebody that would see a high white blood cell count and not do further investigation first.
All right, this is weird on a ton of levels here. Let's start with the first one. Bubba the Love Sponge is the guy who set up the sex tape and had his wife have sex with Hulk Hogan, which the 13 N-words were used.
Sure.
Okay? Your father just dies, and that's the person you call. There's over 900,000 podcasts in the United States of America. This is the one you call into to chat about a cause of death for your father.
Other question. Brooke sounds like that? It really sounded like the mom.
It sure did.
But anyways, that's Brooke. I guess that's her voice.
It was Brooke, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
The guy that ruined your father's life, his legacy and everything else.
What? Brooke also said she knows that Bubba didn't release the tape.
Who released the tape?
I don't know, but she talked to Bubba about that as well.
Who's the gal?
Come on.
Who's
this?
the gal?
On this.
Boy. All right, play. Now I got to know. Go ahead.
There's a gal in the picture that can release
a lot
it as well.
of things about things with my dad have bothered me, because a lot of people don't know. Sorry, I don't want to cry. A lot of people don't.
I feel like I'm going to cry because I always thought that you probably hated me for my involvement in what I did, and I always thought.
Well, that's one of the reasons why I wanted to talk to you. I want to tell you that I was down in my dad's gym I was down in my dad's gym with him back when they set up the sting operation at the Sand Pearl. And him and David Houston got wired up because somebody was going to try to extort them for the tape. And my dad told me that he knew it wasn't you that leaked the tape. And I've been watching you take the heat for it, and I've been hearing you, say sorry. And I know that, you have a guilty conscience, but my dad told me the real story that, it was your home files, when you got divorced, that you ran down off your security footage thing when Heather had to get all of her stuff out of the house. And he said that somebody's, one of your employees had it and that they took it from you. And he knew it wasn't you. I want to just apologize because I know that I know it was not only devastating for me, obviously, because I was the butt of the joke in the tape, but I just watching you talk about everything and you
dude,
being, however you got your sources being so right, and me being through 25 surgeries with him and knowing that man's health like a roadmap, as I say.
All right, you can press pause here. We're good. That's a wild one to me. Holy shit. She sounds like 45, you know?
Yeah.
And then like Coral Gables or something.
Hard living.
That's hard living right there.
That's a hard-lived life.
All right,
know?
so let's get into the leukemia thing first here. I had not heard about that. Was that actually in the report, Bob? In the autopsy? Well, I guess they didn't perform one, but...
No, they didn't perform an autopsy. The family would have to request one. And at that point, I think it would be the wife in charge.
Okay.
And she did not want an autopsy done.
So it just said that he was also suffering from leukemia, but he did die of a heart attack. And Brooke is saying...
She didn't know anything about her dad suffering from leukemia, although they haven't talked.
In a long time.
Right.
So who knows? And I'm sure if he was alive today, he wouldn't be amped that she's calling into Bubba the Love Sponge a couple days later. But
yeah,
I don't know. Leukemia, how intense is that?
It depends on how intense it was, or what stage, or what. I mean, you die from it if you don't get really, really aggressive radiation. You know.
Okay.
Whatever. Can't think of the name. But anyway, it depends on what stage. It's like, but I think it was according to the wife or according to the primary doctor or whatever. There was no real, I don't think, documentation that he did have that.
Here's why I ask. He's been traveling for the beer, for the, real American beer. Same situation with us and Hardy F. Seltzer, going to different colleges and things like that. I mean, almost all the identical colleges we've been to, he's been to. And I mean, he was just at one a few weeks ago. Like, I have a hard time believing that the leukemia was aggressive then. I mean,
there was some like the most recent stuff of him, he looks sick, whatever that means. Older, thinner, I don't know.
He's 71 though too, so yeah, not sure. Either way, calling into this is fucking wild to me.
Yeah, which totally discredits any questions that you have. So if she really did have questions, she as family can call in and talk, to the medical examiner, investigators, whoever. She didn't do that. She's calling the Bubba the Love Sponge podcast to pose some questions.
Sure.
She's a showman too, And the family is a family of showmen.
She's been out of the limelight for a long time, and she had this whole story of like.
I'm just saying that's how they deal.
I don't want to be, and I guess
they deal with their issues.
Grief,
not usually private about stuff.
All right. Yeah, that's a strange one to me.
Right, but this is what true crime does to people, right? It's like, young wife, right? No autopsy. These are all signs in an actual case. If we go back, these are all pretty, benchmarks of opening an investigation. I don't know about this one.
Normally I would say, all right, maybe, but in this case, the day that he died, we watched the video of him trying to get brought back to life in the driveway of his own house.
But that's why I'm saying, right? Yeah.
It's funny for people to just be like, you're telling me.
Yeah.
You're telling me. A 71-year-old gigantic man who took steroids his whole life.
That could grow cancer, by the way, in a week because you're taking so much testosterone.
Just drops dead. Dead. A 71-year-old man on steroids for 50 years who's gigantic. His heart just stopped working? That's what you're telling me?
I got questions, okay? I got questions. So it's like anything else.
Okay.
You could find those benchmarks. Again, most of the time with a 71-year-old that drops dead of a heart attack, the family isn't opting to have their body cut open and autopsy, right? They'll maybe save tissues and stuff like this, but that's fairly common. He was he's estranged from his family. That's a good combination to get the family asking the medical examiner and wondering why there was no autopsy done, because all money goes to,
Yeah,
That's when
yeah,
stuff
yeah,
will ramp up too.
Yeah.
Does it all go to the young wife?
Right.
Certain things that you can do over time to a person that, when they die, the symptoms of whatever little poison or whatever you're doing mimic heart attack or liver failure, stuff like this. So it's my fault. It's true crime's fault, but I just think it's... And the way that you go about it. This is not the first place you go. This is not the first place you go.
Man,
go to Matt Murphy.
I am stunned. There's very few times where I'm stunned. This one is a stunner to me. I mean, this case was so massive. Do you remember Peter Thiel had to fund it?
Oh, you're talking Bubba the Love Sponge?
Not had to. Wanted to.
Wanted to.
I mean, god damn it, dude. No, 71 heart attack. We're all good. I'm like, this is
especially for even taking out the steroids part. Like, he's gigantic.
Right.
Yes, he's like 6'7", probably in real
and
life.
by the way,
6'8".
he's going in for. They were saying like, he was basically going to a youth specialist, doctor, whatever. They're not checking all vitals. They're checking T level. They're checking like, these certain hormones.
Yeah.
They're not checking for cancer, white blood cells when you go in there. They check for liver function. They check for cholesterol, T, vitamin B, things like that. So if he's going to one of those like, hey, shoot me up doctors, it's just not going to be the same.
It's not. I'm fine with letting Hogan go with a heart attack at 71. I
think that's fair.
It's so fucked up, dude.
I
can't believe
fair.
she went on his fucking show. God. I mean, I just in my mind as you were talking about it, going back through it, I was just like, this case was so huge at the time. I mean, it brought down Gawker entirely. That was it. And this fucking guy.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of Naked Gun, Bob. So it did well this weekend. Going to see with the kids over this weekend. Hopefully,
you're going to see it with the kids.
I'm gonna take Jax. I think I'm gonna take my 11-year-old because it's PG-13,
Not
right?
like kids.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
My 11-year-old. I think it's PG-13 is safe enough, right?
Yeah. I
It's
mean,
not
I
R.
watched rated R movies at 11 probably, but that was more like violent than that. Aliens and. Shit like that.
I think this will be all right. I took my parents used to take me to the Naked Gun movies. I think I was like 11 or 12.
Yeah.
So I want to take them to see this. It did pretty well this weekend. So much so that they're going to make some more comedies, which is always great. Now this one, because I wish I would have saw this last weekend. But we'll talk about it later once I see it. This one that I'm about to tell you that just got greenlit is awesome, and this is what I was hoping for. So right on the trail of a strong weekend with Naked Gun, the 80s primetime procedural TJ Hooker will be the next procedural comedy movie there is. And they're going to get... TJ. Do you remember TJ Hooker?
Nope.
It was William Shatner.
Okay.
As a cop. Pull it up
But
here
it was
real
a
quick.
comedy?
It wasn't actually. It was like a serious TV show back in the day. I used to watch the reruns on as a kid growing up because they were always on. It was one of those on like TBS. It was just always on, in the background. So there he is. There's Shatner right there.
Okay.
The joke of the sort of TJ Hooker situation is that he was always on the hood of a car.
Yes.
Okay.
Constantly jumping
So
on the
they're
hood of a car.
making this comedy?
They're going to make this as a comedy. However, it's going to be with William Shatner. Now, here's why I love this. His delivery already fits that style anyways. That's, hi, I'm here for your dog. It's missing in a tree.
Right.
And then you can, it already, that's that cadence comedy-wise.
Didn't he play TJ Hooker then?
He did, but this was like a serious drama. Like this this was an actual like CSI.
He's good with comedy, yeah.
Great with comedy. And if he's alive, let's hope that he gets this. He's super old now. He's got to be like 92. So if he's alive and they're able to pull this off, it'd be really, really funny, I think. Like his cadence in that as a dead serious person, God, that's great. But they're literally just saying, did Naked Gun make a lot of money? Well, fuck. Let's dial this up with another police one. What do we got? TJ Hooker. Cool.
That's what they always do.
Let's get it.
We'll see how it goes.
I believe in Shatner.
Okay.
I really do.
Yeah. So do I.
And, we worked with him on Range 15. He's in it. And he's in on the jokes and all the other stuff. I like this a lot, actually. I just hope he can live.
So but will he be like the older TJ, and then there's
I
like
know.
a TJ Hooker Jr. type of situation?
Not sure how this is going to work. I mean, I think he could do the full movie. I don't see why not. He's been doing one-man shows.
He's feisty.
He's really feisty.
He's in his tweets all day.
Yeah, and I was going to say,
We want to see
He's
him
ready to
running
rock.
around and.
That's the funny part to me.
Okay.
Right? Like that would be the funniest part to me, is to see this old cop who's trying to retire, but he gets pulled in for one more case.
Oh, okay.
That would be fun if that's where they're going. Right now, they're just writing it. So they're in the writing stages of it and putting it all together. But that one really, really fits for me, where I was just like, okay cool.
Yeah.
I don't remember the rest of it because, again, it was one of those background shows that was on over and over and over again on TBS.
Right.
What else was on there? It was that, I Love Lucy, all the Andy Griffiths. Beverly Hillbillies.
Oh, yeah.
Was on all the time. Speaking of which, Bob, go to Twitter. They found someone moving their entire house on their car, and it started trending last night for Beverly Hillbillies.
Oh, okay.
So type in Beverly Hillbillies in there, and look at this fucking dude's car as he's pulling out of a gas station, I think it is. Man, if you can find this clip, it was so fucking funny, man. I laughed my ass off. There it is right there.
Oh, okay.
Look at this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Is that legal?
There's just no way.
There's no way it's legal, but also, get to where you gotta go.
I mean, there's a
dude.
fucking propane tank and several gas tanks on the top of that.
What is on that? Pause it, Bob. What else is? I mean, that's wood. There's a AC unit.
He took it apart basically, and then he's gonna put it back together somewhere.
I see a deep freezer
Mm-hmm.
or something, some sort of fridge.
Yeah.
Again, many. I don't know if they're full or not, but many flammable containers.
Yes.
I mean, how does that? What kind of car is that, Bob? How does that not collapse on top of you?
It is
like
collapsing.
a
Look
Corolla.
it is. Yeah, it looks like
Yeah.
It's like a Toyota
Look at
Corolla.
the suspension on this thing. It's just there's nothing there.
Yeah, it's not the car you would choose to haul anything.
Wow.
But yeah, they've set up some kind of rig with a platform under tied to the roof to kind of just. That's great.
Wow.
Listen, at this point, do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
And that's in where?
Okay.
That's in LA?
It could be it could be Austin, for Christ's sakes. But this guy, who was just a random dude on the internet, no followers, no nothing, just posted this coming out of a gas station and just said, "Where do you think this guy's going?" And then it just started. Everybody said Beverly Hills, over and over and over again. And I don't know, because they have all these live, laugh, work, play units, apartment complexes now all over, where it's orange and green and
Live, laugh, love, play.
Isn't it fun? People have bikes hanging up on their deck that they never ride, and you're like, oh, great. Somebody's got a free Palestine flag hanging over the edge, and that's exactly what that is. So that could be anywhere these days.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
If
literally
it was-
could be South Lamar for all I
Yes.
know.
Yeah, if
it
it's
really could be.
LA, though, I go, okay. That
Yeah.
just seems like a
Tracks.
Tuesday. Yeah. You're like, yeah.
Tracks.
You're going to Hobo Jungle.
Yep.
In Ventura.
Yep.
Because the weather's nice.
But this looks like
But
it's
you
going
need
to
a
collapse
house.
on top of them and kill them, both of them.
Yeah. Or anyone that's around.
Wouldn't risk that.
And then the propane tanks will fall, and it will, cause an insane fire.
Yeah, because even me, I've pressed it at certain times in my life with a pickup truck, where something goes flying out of the back. So I have this deal, Bob, with my wife. I don't know if you have the same deal with your wife, where if I'm going to dump shit somewhere in the middle of the night, I've got to leave. In the middle of the night, I go walking in my sleep. So that way, if something falls off the truck, I can either choose to leave it on the side of the road and just keep driving, or I can stop the car and go back and get it. And either way, no one will know it's me. Do you guys have that agreement?
No, what? We don't.
No, he doesn't do that.
We do.
Anyway, by the way, this is Austin.
Stop it.
Yeah,
You're kidding.
It was
just looked familiar in a way.
Originally posted by ATX guy on TikTok, and I actually have an update that I'll share with you on what it looks like unpacked.
Did they die? Is this real?
What it looks like unpacked.
Bob, you're on the case today. Play that crime corner for Bob. Are they dead?
No. He said what it looks like.
Whatever.
And I believe this is
crime corner.
This is South Lamar, I believe.
Bob, you nailed this all the way across the board. So what was the aftermath of this fucking thing?
This is what it looks like.
All right. Oh, I love that Home Depot song.
Oh, wow. Okay.
This is South Lamar.
This
is the Pluckers on South Lamar.
Wow. So he's going to live there now?
I guess.
I guess so. Press pause right when they drive by so we can see what he's got there. So, okay, perfect. That's like a little fucking treehouse on top.
Oh, yeah. He's got a tiny house situation going on.
There's no way that he'd be able to lay in that and not crush the hood of the car,
No,
right?
he's still building. So if you see him off to the side,
is that going to be a two-bedroom?
He still has like horse. Is that going to be a two-bedroom?
Is that going to be a two-bedroom there or no?
It looks like the car connects up to this. If you can tell, there's a window unit AC right here in the back of the car.
So using the electric,
And he's plugged into Pluckers electricity, certainly. And no one who works at Pluckers is going to buy. I mean,
dude,
you're not going to bother with that.
No.
And I think, you go up. I think that maybe the roof of the car there's a hole. Maybe there's just a sunroof and you can go up into the treehouse up top.
Huh.
God, that's beautiful. Look at that.
It's elaborate. You could also just stay in the car.
Well, there's a fridge. There's an AC. Because the AC is in the car, like in the window, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Look at that. My God. Congratulations,
And that
I
looks
guess.
like a little for real captain's chair up
Sure
there,
does.
right?
Does. For the captain himself. I'm the captain now. Good
for
for this
the crow's
guy.
nest, really. Yeah.
Times are tough. Good for this guy.
I say
Figured it
have
out.
fun with it. Do you know what I mean?
Can I
it's like
Airbnb it?
There you go.
See if you can make some coin.
Kick me out, Pluckers. I'll just go to the next Pluckers.
This seems like the first place that Mr. Beast stays in for $1 and then goes to a $500,000 rental.
Right.
And Pluckers.
I think it's creative.
Yeah. I would definitely put in the Airbnb that you're next to a Pluckers. That would sell me immediately.
Oh, gosh.
Any wing joint, I'm in.
Walking distance from the
Pluckers.
front door of Pluckers? If that's in any Airbnb description, I'm going.
I'm there.
I'm
right
there.
before college football season starts. Let's go.
You're in Pluckers from 11 till 1 in the morning.
Sure are.
Yeah.
Sure are.
Feels like you're in Pluckers. Almost.
Yeah. Wow.
You will be dealing with the staff from Pluckers quite a bit during your stay for various reasons.
Well, look, you might be able to pull a waitress from Pluckers and say,
That's what I mean. You will be in contact with Pluckers staff for various reasons. Hey, get out of here.
Uh-huh.
Is that your treehouse rig? Stuff like that.
You're doing fireball shots with the bartender at Pluckers.
Yes.
Hey, do you want to go back to my house? I don't know. I've been drinking so much.
Should I call an Uber?
I can drive there. No need.
No need.
Right there.
Come with me, m'lady.
Yeah. Look at this, dude.
Your castle awaits.
If you can bang in that, you can pull anywhere. You can pull anywhere. Is the guy actually in it? I thought he was at the beginning of the video, Bob. Let's see this guy real
he's
quick.
outside still working on stuff. Like he's got a saw, I think.
It looks like some sort of table
You're
saw.
kidding.
Yeah,
He's got a table. Okay.
Oh, he's like
Pause
still
that.
building.
Oh, he's still
stuff.
building that house.
Yes. There's more to it than just this.
That's sawdust right there.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Mm-hmm. That's insane. Right in front of the Pluckers sign, too.
Yeah, it's not done, dude. That's not finished.
All right.
Not
Sawdust.
reached its final form.
No.
I don't want to judge an artist before, the opening.
We need to get updates on this guy. Maybe Thursday we'll have another one.
I do appreciate TikTok labeling this. Participating in this activity could result in you or others getting hurt.
Oh, shut up.
Stop it. Is that something they add now?
I guess. It's right here on the bottom.
Wow.
Can't say I disagree.
Yeah,
it's not a safe life.
No.
No.
It's not a safe life at all.
No.
Oh, man.
There are dangers.
Oof. Boy,
There are
dude.
dangers to greatness. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I saw those in L.A. a lot. So there was a lot of people who would live out of these campers on the side of the road on like nice areas, like going up into the hills. You just had to move your car to the other side of the streets one day a week or you'd get a ticket.
Yeah.
So there was always this fight at like 12:01 between these fucking hobos who was going to be able to pull their camper over to the other side of the street and get enough space for a good spot.
Right.
And they were trying to do away with that. Gavin Newsom said, no, we can't. These people, whatever. So they're living out of these campers. Well, one of the people they tracked down, somebody did an interview, Street Gonzo style, and like Gary does, and it was an assistant at CAA.
Yeah, so with the
She was making $22,000 a year, and
Mhm.
she was living out of this fucking camper on the side of the road.
Yeah.
Because that's what assistants make. I'm sorry, after taxes, but assistants for these big Hollywood agencies only make like 27 grand a year, and that's kind of the gig where it's like, how bad do you want this? You're going to be making 27,000 for the next 3 years, and then we'll promote you to being an agent. How bad do you want this job? Apparently, this chick was just like, dude, I want this, and she was one of the people that was interviewed living in that camper, which is wild to me.
Yeah.
But if there's no other options, fuck it. My question is, how did he get electricity out that far? Or is that coming from inside the vehicle?
It's he's got cords and they're running. You can see they're running somewhere.
Okay.
He may have a generator.
He
Like
might have a
I wouldn't
generator.
put it past him to have a generator.
In fact,
that
there
he
might
can. Yeah, for sure.
right over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks like the propane tank's out, so
He's using that.
He's
to-
using that. So the propane tank was full while it was on the roof of
Sure.
his car.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it's a whole this person knows what they're doing, but just probably didn't like showing up to work on time or something.
Uh-huh.
But clearly can put a house together.
Yeah.
Put a little living, little scratch enough to
Yeah.
get a good generator. He has a table saw. I mean, those things ain't cheap.
They're not. But now we're going to get to stars. They're just like us. Bob, I just DM'd you a video on Twitter here, if you can pull that up. There was another man on the roof of his house today.
Okay.
Another man on the roof of his house today. And it was President of the United States on the roof of the White House here.
Why?
I don't know. Play the video.
Mr. President, what are you doing up there?
Come down and talk to us.
What are you building?
Are you considering more renovations, sir?
Hello, Peter.
Hello, Peter.
Hi, sir.
Oh, okay.
Oh, boy. That's so fun. What is he doing on the roof of the White House?
I don't know.
Stars, they're just like us. Oh, that's right. Holloway's off screen saying he's surveying for the new
I think
ballroom.
that's
right.
what
They're
he's-
doing renovations on that. I heard that.
He was ready to jump.
That's what he said.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's a builder.
He's a builder.
He's a developer.
He gets his hands dirty.
Yeah.
Okay? The fact that he's on the roof of the White House, though, is hilarious. If there was any questions about, fitness or what the fuck is he doing on the roof of the White House?
Yeah.
I love it.
know.
I love it. I got tagged in that a bunch of times on Twitter, and I was like, what is this? Is this real or AI? I feel like all of this is,
Yeah.
we're just questioning it day by day. And if you would have told me that I was going to have a conversation, full-on conversation with me, one of my favorite dead actors last night at 4 o'clock in the morning, I would have said, you're crazy.
Yeah.
You are a crazy person, but no.
Right.
It turns out it's me who's crazy.
Right.
Whew. What a day.
What a day.
What a day, huh? The only scary part, though, is what is it going to be like for our kids,
Again, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
No
I can't.
idea.
I can't have the conversation again.
Miko.
It's gonna be fine.
Miko.
It's gonna be
Talk
fine.
to me. What's that Japanese robot?
It's gonna be fine.
Miko.
Miko. Miko has all your Wikipedia and doesn't know. The only thing it knows about me is that I'm your wife. So we're gonna have to figure some shit out, Miko.
God.
And that's why, because it's not real. It doesn't know how many things I do. Okay, so I don't trust it.
When I'm looking at research for all this stuff, I've got like a million tabs open. And what I'm finding, I don't know if you are too, is like they want to track your location now on each and everything. And I'm like, why the fuck do you need my location for me to look at a picture?
Yeah, that's been a while.
But
been a while.
now it seems like every site where you're like, hey, dude, if it was, hiking or fitness or something like that, great. But I was just looking at using a picture, like licensing a picture. What's your location? Why? Is it okay if we turn the location on? No. You don't need me for that. Like, it's a piece of artwork. Like,
Right.
No, you don't need my location for that.
Right.
Unless you're going to come and hang up the goddamn painting in the house for me. That'd be great. I can
That'll be
screenshot
next.
that and be
That'll
like,
be
hey,
next.
come and hang in here. It'd be fucking rad. My God, dude. What a day, Jabes.
What a day.
Fired up today. All right. Drinking Bros is going to start here in about 5 minutes on Drinking Bros podcast Patreon. So join us over there. Jabes, who do you got on Crime Corner tomorrow night? I see you looking it up right now.
No, we are Wednesday.
Yep.
Tomorrow
Yes.
is the Kayla Giles case. It's more about murder insurance. We go into those companies that give you murder insurance.
Yeah.
So it's a lot about that, but it's also Coop's girlfriend that he found on the soulmate site, Tinder for prisoners.
Okay.
That they actually have.
Uh-huh.
So it's hopefully Coop's future girlfriend. Whether she's in or out, he doesn't care. He'll date her while she's in. But she did have an interesting case. Like once he picked her, we looked into her case and it was interesting. So we did a whole Crime Corner on Kayla Giles.
Sure.
Coop knows.
Yeah, Coop knows.
Giles.
Giles. there you
Kayla
go.
Giles. But it's also a Crime Corner going into the ins and outs of murder insurance, which is a thing.
No, I know. I hear it a lot, actually.
It's not actually called murder insurance. It's more for gun owners to protect themselves.
Yeah,
but it's
yeah,
also
yeah,
a scam. So we go into a lot of that.
Awesome.
Check it out.
Awesome. Yeah, I can't wait.
Tomorrow, all of your platforms.
All the things, huh? All the orifices.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow. What?
Ears,
Jesse?
eyes.
Wherever.
However you watch it.
Put it inside of you and turn it on if you want to,
If that's your
If that's
your
how
thing,
you get off.
dude,
That's how you get off.
If you like the vibration of the voices wherever,
Yeah.
that's cool too.
Yeah. And then real quick before we get out of here, somebody threw a dildo on the court for a WNBA game.
Okay.
Multiple times.
It started
same
once.
dildo?
It started once, and your girl, Sophie Cunningham, there it is right there. You can pop that up on screen.
My girl.
Well, no, Bob's girl,
Bob's girl, okay.
Sophie Cunningham. He was the first on that train. I want to give him credit.
Look at this.
for
Close
that one.
game. 75-75, 51 seconds left.
Throws a huge green dildo on the floor.
What a throw.
And Bob's girl made a post on Twitter that just said, hey, guys, please stop throwing dildos on the floor. They could really hurt us.
Yep.
They could really hurt us. And I just replied, WNBA problems,
Sure.
Although,
Not true.
to be fair, we've been throwing dildos on the field at the Bills games for years.
Yeah, that just means they're a real sport now.
I
Hey,
agree.
girls.
Dildos tossed on the.
Yeah.
agree.
Hey, girls, ride the wave
I know Bob's got the picture here. We can't play the video, but the video itself, by the way,
of the throw.
I will say it landed on like the free throw line, and it was really close to hitting somebody. I've never been hit in the head with a rubber dildo before. One can't think it's great from that far away.
It would.
You can't be throwing it at players.
No.
If the court was empty, it'd be a different story. But the court was full. They were in the middle of a.
Yeah, it was like best case scenario. I think actually the best case scenario, a shot goes up, it's a tie ball game to win
hits
the
it
game,
out.
and
Oh
the
my
fucking
God.
dildo just comes out of the sky and blocks the ball.
That would be very cool, actually.
Could you imagine? It's the final game, WNBA, Caitlin Clark, down by 2, shoots a 3. Somebody throws a dildo and knocks the ball away from the hoop. Holy shit, dude. That's my dream. That is my absolute fucking dream. Wow.
Wow.
You want ratings, ladies? That's it. Let's go, dude. Let's go. All right, kids. Appreciate you tuning in. Go to Spotify, rate this show a 5-star, and then watch the video. Video's up on Spotify.
Yeah.
So Patreon's always Patreon. The Thursday shows won't be on there,
yes,
but these will be. So you can watch the video now on Spotify. We have signed a deal with Spotify for all of the shows on the network, so we'll be getting all of the back catalog up and all that other fun stuff. Patreon's always Patreon, but this show today, which is live on YouTube and Twitter, will be live on Spotify video-wise, which is fun. And then go to iTunes, rate the show a 5-star, and leave a quick review. That's all the advertisers care about. All right, help us out. For Jessie Wiseman, a.k.a. the Jables, and Ross Patterson, this is the Revolucion. Buenos tardes, everyone.
Good afternoon.